as workers.
Our country is being run by a billionaire oligarchy that only cares about their own profits, but we won't let them win. Together, we are strong. If you work for a living, if you sell your time, your labor, your body, just to have the money to live day to day, you are the working class. Billionaires sit back and make money by having money, but we're the ones who provide the work that makes them rich. Without us, they are nothing. Together we are strong. All right, today our first speaker is Emilie Luse. She's the head of program production at the Institute for Contemporary Art at VCU. Please give her a warm welcome.
Expecting to go on so quickly, so I'm pulling up my hearing. Happy May Day, everyone! Okay, I'm going to adjust this. So hi, my name is Mimi. I'm an art historian and an employee here at the university. Crashing stock markets, anti-immigrant discourse, anti-intellectualism, extreme anxiety about the future. These features are not limited to today's political climate, but speak to another moment in time that I know very well, the 1920s and 30s. I wrote my dissertation on how the French Republic experienced this sad period of history, demonstrating how the infiltration of far-right ideologies into public discourse prior to World War II cleared a path for the collaborationist puppet regime in France that would eventually streamline the eugenic work of German occupiers. Again, this research was not on the occupation itself, but rather the lead up to that period, with a focus on the complicity of educational institutions. It was painful to study as a graduate student, to read newspaper articles from the era documenting the erosion of democratic norms, because the writers of those articles were unaware of the horrors that I knew were the erosion of democratic norms. Because the writers of those articles were unaware of the horrors that I knew would come next. Seemed keenly aware of their surroundings. For the most part, the inertia of cultural commentators in the lead up to the carnage could only be understood, in retrospect, like a choice to collaborate. Collaboration is not just about going along to get along. The word collaborate comes from the Latin for labor and the prefix col, together. If you collaborate with a fascist regime, if you don't put up a fight, you are laboring for them. Happy May Day! This was all crossing my mind a few weeks ago when I started getting emails about compliance with federal directives regarding the revocation of DEI initiatives and international student visas at the university. Why were administrators in the university complying and collaborating so fast? And why were the faculty, who clearly must have been horrified, remaining silent? Yes. My hunch is that at a university where administrators often outnumber faculty, the vision for the school itself is determined by a group of employees who are always thinking of the bottom line, and as such, they are easy to extort when money is on the line. Meanwhile, the precaritization of overworked faculty and instructors has paralyzed public intellectuals and rendered them afraid. Yep. In only a matter of weeks, the values of cosmopolitanism, difference, and uncommon thinking that the school had so adamantly advertised were being quietly discarded, and as quickly as possible. And so I wrote an open letter to university leadership pointing this out. Yeah. I also offered my perspective as a historian, noting that historians will equate their compliance with collaboration in the future. It landed with a thud. Well, unsurprisingly. While I was applauded by my colleagues in the days that followed, I was the subject of multiple meetings by leadership and feared for my job. Boo. I must stress that legally, as a state employee, exercising free speech should not be a threat to my livelihood. But unfortunately, we are living in a time of exception. I just want to say that I'm grateful to the colleagues who expressed solidarity with me, as well as the United Campus Workers Union, who supported me during this difficult time. Yeah, unions! As of today, I still hold my position at the university. What I've learned from this moment is that individuals cannot be the only ones to take a stand. And in so doing, I had been strategically unwise. Had I been fired, it would have set an example for others that speaking out was too risky. Right now is the time for speaking up, but it is also the time for solidarity. And I mean solidarity and not collaboration and compliance. Yes. It is a time for students, faculty, and staff to speak up as a group together. Yes. Yes. Write the letter, but ask your colleagues to sign it too. Speak up together. We have safety in numbers. Delay, escalate, fight back together. Yes. Let us all be sticks, not cogs in the gears of fascism. Thank you. Happy May Day!
Thank you so much, Mimi. Our second speaker is Delegate Ray Cousins of the 79th District. Please give her a round of applause.
Hi, everyone. Thank you to the 5051 Virginia movement and to all of you for being here for this May Day Rising rally. My name is Ray Cousins. I have the privilege and honor of representing the communities that raised me right here in Richmond, 79th District, in the Virginia House of Delegates. Thank you. And I am excited to be here with you all this evening, and it's good to see such a large crowd gathering here to send a clear message. Hands off our labor rights, hands off our democracy, and hands off our Constitution. This movement is so critical because it is showing those in power that the people will not be silenced. Yeah! We will not be moved, and we will not stand on the sidelines. I was raised in a union household and know firsthand the role that organized labor can play in uplifting working families. Thank you. My mother was a 35-year public school teacher and REA member, Richmond Education Association member. And my grandfather was the president of his mail handlers local union right here in the city of Richmond. Heck yeah! And here in Virginia and all across the nation, unions and the labor movement have protected worker safety, expanded workers' rights, secured families, uplifted prohibition on child labor. And unfortunately, unfortunately, people are attacking these fundamental rights, trying to roll back the progress that we have made. They attack unions, they spread misinformation about labor organizing, and make workers fear the idea of collective action. And they attack because they know the power organized workers have. I will always stand with labor and the unions. They have made and continue to make this country a stronger, fairer place. And that is why I work diligently and faithfully in the General Assembly to expand collective bargaining to public sector employees this legislative session. But there's still more work to do to make Virginia a more union-friendly state. And a lot of that will depend on who we elect to the House of Delegates and statewide in November. If we send more Democrats to the House of Delegates and also elect Democrats in all of the statewide elections, we will be able to increase support for unions and make Virginia the best state for workers. We will be able to expand paid family and medical leave and increase the minimum wage, legislation that Governor Youngkin vetoed this legislation. Governor Youngkin has taken a page right out of Trump's playbook, vying for a cabinet position rather than serving everyday Virginians. And this is what happens when we have millionaires and billionaires making decisions for everyday working people. They don't care about our workers who made it possible for them to become millionaires and billionaires, but we do. And I know everyone here is ready to fight, to push back, and to make progress. Trump is attacking the rule of law. He is undermining critical worker safety protections, union busting, going after judges he does not like, and more. He is attacking unions because he knows we are stronger together. The state of our country can feel overwhelming. Many of us wake up, I know I do, and struggle to sit in the uncertainty, not knowing what today will bring, not knowing how the future will look for our children. It is overwhelming when we believe it is ours alone to fix, that we alone have to decide what has to be done. We must learn the vital lesson our union brothers and sisters have long understood. There is power in collective action. Yeah! And that power is clearly demonstrated by the unity and presence of everyone gathered here today. So stay engaged, find your role, use your skills and talent to find the place where you fit in. There is room for everyone in this movement. And we also need you to show up and vote this fall. All 100 seats in the House of Delegates are on the ballot. We have a razor-thin majority in the House that we need to keep and expand. We need a governor who will sign the progressive bills that the General Assembly passes. Bills that protect workers' rights, enshrine reproductive freedom, and access to contraception into our Constitution. Address the epidemic of gun violence, and create an economy that works for everyone, not just large corporations and unelected billionaires. Collective action is essential to opposing the creeping authoritarianism that we see today. Nothing less will do, and I know that we are all up to the task. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Delegate Cousins. Our next speaker is the Executive Director for the ACLU of Virginia. Yay! Please welcome Mary Bauer.
Hello, it's great to be here, great to see you, great to be lawyer from the proudly unionized ACLU of Virginia. And I am here to tell you, as a lawyer who just really likes to sue people who need to be sued, that the courts alone will not save us. This will save us. We will save us. Our rights are being taken away. And the alarm bells should be going off, and I think they are as I look out here. This is not okay.
No.
I want to talk for just a moment about one individual, Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who was deported to a prison, a gulag in El Salvador, and who must be returned. And I would say this, if he can be deported to El Salvador when there is an immigration order saying he cannot be deported, that could happen to any of us. Any of us. We are not safe when there is no due process. And so I call upon all of us to step up and particularly to use your privilege, if you have it, to speak out and to stand against it and to demand this change. We are all at risk, and this is not okay. Just today, our lawyers were in court on behalf of Dr. Kansuri, a Georgetown professor who was essentially kidnapped off the streets of Virginia, going to his home by masked ICE agents because of his political views. We have also sued the administration for banning books in schools. And today, some of our lawyers from our national office got an order from a court in Texas saying that the president may not use the Alien Enemies Act as a basis to deport. Just last week, masked ICE agents arrested 2 men in a courthouse in Charlottesville and then threatened to arrest the bystanders who filmed the apparent kidnapping and who asked the men to show identification, which they declined to do. This is not okay.
No.
Now, I've read that the word that people use to describe this administration is chaos. But it's not just chaos. This is a plan. It is part of an ambitious plan to recreate our nation as an authoritarian oligarchy, to take away our rights to control our bodies, to speak out, and our rights as workers. But we will not stand for that in Virginia. As I'm sure you know, Virginia is a state built on contradictions. We're the home of Fort Monroe, the first place in North America where enslaved Africans landed in 1619. It's the place where Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence while enslaving hundreds of humans. Richmond was the second capital of the Confederacy. We have a whole lot of injustice built into our laws and still built into our Constitution. But I tell you this, Virginia is a place of great and powerful resistance. 3 of the most important slave rebellions took place here. Drive down Monument Avenue, and we can all see the visible signs of the resistance that led to the removal of those statues. Just a few years ago, we ended the death penalty. We legalized marijuana, sort of. We can do amazing things. And now that we are living in these times, with this presidential administration, it is time for Virginia to be a leader in the resistance. We do that by acknowledging that these are not ordinary times and that we are all called to act in extraordinary ways. And we do that by making sure that Virginia is a safe and equitable place for all. That is how we fight back. And that's why we are working to pass 3 constitutional amendments to Virginia's Constitution to make Virginia what we call a firewall for freedom. We are going to pass a freedom. We are going to pass a constitution. We are going to pass a constitutional amendment to protect all marriages. And we are going to pass a constitutional amendment to restore the right to vote to people who had it taken away from them by a racist constitution. Now, at the ACLU, we are nonpartisan. We do not endorse candidates. But to do this, we do need to enact a House of Delegates that wants to protect civil rights and civil liberties. And there's an election in November, and I beg all of you to pay attention to that election and to take action. We can be a leader in showing what a good, fair, equitable Southern state looks like. So what are we called to do if courts alone won't save us? Do what you're doing today and more of it. Talk to your neighbors, talk to your family, talk to your friends. Find an organization that aligns with your values and do the work. Elect pro-civil family, talk to your friends. Find an organization that aligns with your values and do the work. Elect pro-civil rights for a family. But there are lots and lots of other great organizations doing that work as well. Community and hope are resistance. So I'll leave you with one final ask. One of the most critical things you can do at this moment in our country's history is to develop a relationship with an organization that is working on the issues that you care about, that you are most passionate about. So if you're interested in signing up to volunteer with the ACLU of Virginia, I'm gonna give you a number now. I'll read it twice. Please text volunteer to our organizing team at 804-986-9249. So that's 804-986-9249. One of our organizers will get back to you within 48 hours. Thank you all so much for being here. Keep doing what you're doing. Do more of it. This is not okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mary Bauer. Our next speaker is Natalie Hoskins from the Party for Socialism and Liberation. Please give her a warm welcome.
Hello. Hello, friends and fellow workers. My name is Natalie Hoskins, and I am proud today to represent the Party for Socialism here in Virginia on May 1st, International Workers' Day. Today on International Workers' Day, workers all around the globe are taking to the streets to stand up to the injustices we face under this system dominated by millionaires and billionaires. Boo! The working class does all the work, and without our labor, nothing on this world would function. All the bankers and CEOs do is sit back and collect the profits while dreaming up new ways to exploit us. Why should there be billionaires at all? Workers make the world run. The billionaires, the capitalist class, they don't produce anything. Elon Musk has exposed that even the richest man on the planet is nothing more than a toddler, with a vast infrastructure of working people to coddle him. They not only make him rich, but babysit him between appointment to appointment. From playing games to private jets to swapping hats in the middle of White House speaking events. This is a world that should not exist with men like him in power. A world that allows a man like Elon Musk to take charge without being elected and ruin the lives of millions of workers without any oversight whatsoever is a deeply corrupt world. It is a world that demands a revolution. But how can we make a new world? In the American education system, in American media, and often in American books, we find that making a new world is not possible. Is that true? The world is now as it has always been, with our betters on top demanding those things that progress society. You may notice that this was the same logic of the reign of kings. This was the same logic during the Roman Empire. Every ruling order tries to paint itself as inevitable, but history tells us otherwise. History tells us that upsets and revolutions are not only possible, but inevitable. The reign of capitalists, like the reign of kings and emperors before, will end. But it's our job to make sure that our class, the working class, is in charge. And not just any working class, the multinational, multiracial, gender diverse, multi-abled working class in this country. Because governments and societies are vehicles for one class in charge. Always, and no matter what our government says, it's always been about the rule of the white capitalist class in this country. This government has been compatible with 400 years of racist chattel slavery and apartheid. This government has been compatible with genocides against the indigenous peoples of the Americas. This government has been compatible with the genocide against the Palestinian people. Just the other day, the Israeli journal Haaretz reported that ex-Biden officials bragged about the fact that Joe Biden never once even asked for a ceasefire in Gaza, despite lying and saying that he was working tirelessly to do as such. Shame! This government is made by and for liars who only care about protecting their status. Because if you owned the world, wouldn't you do anything you can to keep owning it? Wouldn't a million lives in Iraq or in Indonesia be just another sad but necessary tragedy to you? Shame! Shame! But they forget that workers make the world run, and we, the working class, have a world to win. So how can we win the world? Fight back! Fight back! How can we create a society without any more Donald Trumps, a society without any more Elon Musks, without Jeff Bezoses or Zuckerbergs? We need organization. The capitalist class has all the organization in the world. Their money can buy it. They have the money and the media to pay anybody to do anything and say anything. But we, the working class, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't have $3 billion in my checking account. None of us do. All we've got is each other, and we need to work together to build that organization. We need to work together to build an organization that can fight. Work together to build that organization. We need to work together to build an organization that can fight billion organizations to march and rally. 5051 itself is an example of this kind of organization that we need. With organization and with working class solidarity, we could shut down business as usual and make it impossible for Donald Trump to carry out his plans. No politician is going to come along and save the day. Bernie ignores the genocide in Gaza, and AOC lied about Joe Biden going after a ceasefire. The genocide we see taking place in Gaza is just capitalism working as intended, and the capitalist class liquidating its opposition. Shame! Shame! Defiance to the genocide in Gaza is the baseline for whether a politician can be trusted to confront capitalism. And very few politicians today in the United States can be said to care. We don't have time to wait around until the next election. We need to organize to fight right now in massive numbers and with total determination. Historically, strikes and general strikes are one way that the working class can flex its muscles to show who's really in charge in society. Strikes and general strikes are how we got all of our rights today. May Day commemorates 1886, May 1st, during the Haymarket Strike, where working people fought for the 8-hour day. A general strike prevented former South Korean President Yoon from unilaterally provoking war on the Korean Peninsula. In 1934, the formation of the International Longshore and Warehouse Union, a union which bucked working class organizations in the United States at the time by being anti-racist and including both black and white workers during Jim Crow, occurred with the general strike shutting down all ports across the West Coast. During anti-colonial struggles across Africa, strikes and general strikes were critical tactics to guarantee independence from England and France, just like we have here. But what is a general strike? A general strike is a strike which doesn't just include one section of the working class, nor a small geographic area, nor one union. A general strike is a strike which involves many geographic areas and often involves overt political demands. A general strike is a strike which generally includes all workers. But a general strike is just a tool. It's an extremely powerful tool, but it's a tool which requires mass organization and mass mobilization and mass unionization. In the United States in 2024, the number of unionized workers is down to an all-time low in the modern history of only 9.9%. Shame! Down from an all-time high of roughly 35% of American workers being unionized in the 1950s. In addition, many of the 14.3 million workers belonging into the U.S. as of now belong to unions which are adverse to political and general strikes. If we want to build working class power here in the United States, we need to be creative. General strikes require a huge apparatus to stay strong. They require getting millions of people on board with a political program and willing to defend it through starvation and through a conflict with the police. Just the other day, we saw proud SEIU workers in LA, 55,000 of them, strike against a 0% cost of living adjustment by the LA County. Shame! And during this strike, there were highs and lows, but they had to deal with police arresting striking workers. This is a strike of only 55,000 workers. Strikes of millions or tens of millions in the United States would involve an all-out war by the political establishment, only concerned with stability for the capitalist class. It's hard work, but we need to build towards the capacity for a general strike. We need union rates to be higher than they were in the 1950s. We need working class people here in this country working together. We need working class people in this country organized. We need to build unionization efforts here in the United States, especially as we look down the barrel of a trade war focused on immiserating working class people here in the U.S. Shame! Shame! These are things that no petition can do. This is something that can only be done with hard work and dedication by revolutionaries who seek to create a better world. We need to all be revolutionaries to build a better world. So in the meantime, we need to agitate. We need to organize. And we need to engage in strikes that have a focus, a political focus. We need to engage in strikes, rallies, and marches to change hearts and minds and show the way forward for the working class. We need to do everything we can to combat Donald Trump's far-right agenda. Shame! Because Trump and his right-wing administration, hand in hand with the capitalist class in this country, is destroying our rights on all fronts. He is conducting mass layoffs of public sector workers and gutting every program that serves the common good or helps working people survive. Shame! Shame! He is trampling on civil liberties like due process and free speech through his war on immigrants and crackdown on students who oppose the genocide in Gaza. Shame! Shame! Just today, ICE admitted openly that they had no charges on arresting Mahmoud Khalil. Mahmoud Khalil's arrest was purely political, a move done to try and quell anti-genocide protests in this country and to try and quell the student movement in this country. But will we be quelled? No! Will we stop working together? No! We need to work together to guarantee our future. Donald Trump and his trade war is making it even easier and often necessary for corporations to destroy the environment. Donald Trump and his trade war is making it even easier and often necessary for corporations to destroy the environment. Power of the billionaire class at the expense of working people. If we want to win, we need to build one united movement to fight back. We need to build and create a fight back movement here in the United States to fight back against Trump's extreme far-right agenda and the capitalist class that put him in power. Fight back! Fight back! This fight back movement needs to not only fight the regression of working conditions back to the 1920s, it needs to fight racist attacks against Black America, transphobic attacks against trans America, and fight the far-right agenda we see at play. The far-right movement, the fight back movement also needs to fight back against the status quo that existed before. Because the status quo that existed before created Donald Trump. The status quo before Donald Trump's election in 2024, the second time I might add, was genocide. The status quo before, led by the Democrats and Republicans, working hand in hand to try and guarantee a dark future for the benefit of their stakeholders and corporate donors, is something we cannot go back to. We won't let them take us back. What are we gonna do? What are we doing? We won't let them build a racist future. We won't let them build a dangerous future. We need to fight back and create a working class future. We need to fight back and create a future where there are no more bombs in Palestine. There are no more police arresting striking workers. Where there is no longer a racist government in charge, guaranteeing that Black communities in Richmond are up to 20 degrees hotter in Fahrenheit than white communities due to a lack of shade and infrastructure. We need to fight back and create a working class future that includes the multinational, multiracial, gender and able diverse working class of this country. It's not a white working class movement that's going to win. It's a working class movement that involves all of us. My name is Natalie Hoskins, and I'm a proud member of the Party for Socialism and Liberation here in Virginia. If you'd like to connect with us, please do. We'll be wearing red shirts exactly like you see here. Thank you to the organizers of 5051 for inviting us to speak today. And please, if you're on Instagram, follow us at PSL Virginia. Again, we are at PSL Virginia. Thank you all. When billionaires try to push us down, what do we do? What do we do? Let's go.
Thank you so much, Natalie. remind y'all that we have tables for various organizations. We're talking about organizing, right? There are various organizations here who have come out to show off the work that they're doing. We have, including BLM RVA, who are really in need of your donations right now. We mentioned that black communities are 20 degrees hotter than white communities right now, and facing all sorts of health risks as a result. So please give them a visit, give them your donations if you can, give them your support. Our next speaker is Melissa Vaughn, president of the Virginia Center for Public Press and from WRIR. Please welcome her with a round of applause.
Happy May Day, International Workers' Day, and Beltane. Thank you to the 5150 organizers for inviting me to speak to y'all today. My name is Melissa Vaughn, also known as DJ One Hit Wanda, and I'm the president of the City of Richmond's only truly independent community radio station, WRIR-LP, 97.3 FM and WRIR.org. And we're celebrating 20 years on the air as the megaphone of the people this year. Shout out to WRWK out of Chesterfield. We share a beloved founder in Chris Maxwell. Hi, Max. Now, I'm sure I don't know everyone here, but I bet we can all connect over the fact that our rights to free speech and independent press are being shredded and should be defended at all costs. That is one of the many things that we do at WRIR. Free speech is paramount. We are all volunteer-powered and donor-funded. We are not beholden to corporate interests or the nonprofit industrial complex, and we most certainly do not serve at the pleasure of any government entity, federal, state, or municipal, unlike National Public Radio. We serve at the pleasure only of the people. We can't even apply for federal grant funding under this administration, even if we wanted to, simply based on the words contained within our mission statement: to air underrepresented news, views, and music in order to provide a platform for cultural diversity in the city of Richmond. Imagine having all that power and being afraid of a few words like underrepresented, cultural, and diversity. Shame indeed. Why are they scared to hear the voices of Black, brown, and indigenous peoples? What's so terrifying about the words women, femme, gay, non-binary, trans, or cisgender? Pronouns even, my God. Why is the working class held back by crappy pay, long, back-breaking hours, and non-existent benefits? Because those wealthy cowards know that true power lies within the voices of the people. And if we rise up, they have nothing. Be silent no longer. Take your power back. Broadcast and live stream the truth to our city. WRIR exists to boost your signal, and we can't do it without your help. We are currently in the process of getting out from under the thumb of our landlord and building a forever home for our little radio station in Shockoe Bottom. That home will also belong to you. There will be brand new studios and state-of-the-art equipment, plus some legacy machines, so that you can learn to record the news and stories of your community in a supporting, empathetic, and nurturing environment. And if you don't like news and talk, that's fine. You can become a DJ to highlight local artists and underrepresented musicians from around the world fighting the good fight against fascism. The creatives are always the ones we look to document history as it is, not how it is twisted by governments. WRIR has a long-standing partnership with the arts and culture scene, activists and advocates, and it's only getting stronger. Like I said before, we don't get government grants or corporate dollars. over 80% of our yearly funding and 100% of our people power comes from you, Richmond. We are a truly grassroots effort, and we want to invite you to be a part of the history we're planning to make in our new home. Please check us out at WRIR.org, donate or fill out a volunteer application. Join the resistance on the radio and fight to protect free speech and journalism in Richmond. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. We love public radio.
Yeah!
Our final speaker is Antoni Szachowicz for 5051. He will be explaining what our movement is about. Please give him a warm welcome.
Hello. Thank you all for being here. I know that we are facing dire straits and living in scary times. And I applaud all of you for having the courage to face your fear of what the regime might do for us practicing our right to free speech. What those who remain at home don't realize is that if we don't stand up to this regime now, and they are allowed to continue transforming this country in a total fascist state, then we will all be living under the perpetual shadow of fear that something we say or think will land us in a concentration camp. If one person can be arrested without a warrant, then we all can. If one group can be deported without due process, then all of us, any one of us can. Human rights must be guaranteed for every group and every person, or we'll all lose our rights.
Yes!
So be proud that you have faced that fear up front and made the decision to stand up against the regime.
Yes!
5051, which stands for 50 states, 50 protests, 1 day, is here to help you to stand up to resist for a better America. We are a decentralized group. Our chapter here in Virginia operates autonomously from the national chapter. We are all volunteers. We come from different groups. Some of us have no experience before February 5th. And we hope that those new to the movement join us and volunteer with 5051 or another group who's in the fight. Get out and meet other like-minded individuals. Start networks. Join other activist groups and help them with direct action. Start your own direct action. Fight in any way that you are comfortable with. We are here to bring you guys all together, but it will depend on you to do the hard work. We call out the entire Trump administration to step down and to answer to their crimes against the Constitution and the people they've already harmed. We reject their corruption and hostile takeover of a government that is for the people. We call for the oligarchs to remove themselves from politics, where they prioritize their own wealth and power over the rights and well-being of the people.
Yeah.
We call for the end of Citizens United and the removal of dark money so that our elected representatives can finally work for the people and not big business, special interests, and lobbyists. We call for Congress to enshrine all of our human rights into the Constitution or step aside for us to do it.
Yes!
Trump is actively destroying our economy, government, and country, whether it's intentional or not. He will not stop until he and his rich friends have full control of the system. The chaos of his actions also opens up an opportunity for us to wrestle control back for the people, to create a better America. Not of the status quo of the past, but one that meets the needs of the millions of ordinary Americans,
Yes!
and not the 900 billionaires out there. And while we are still building momentum, remember, peaceful protest is only one piece of the puzzle. Every act of resistance will help make a difference because it's not just about the individual act. It is about the mass of it all. It is about them seeing that they are vastly outnumbered and that we won't back down.
Yeah!
So, as we continue to grow as a group, we're starting to define our demands and strategies, and we need your input. We have a survey on our website, 5051va.com, and it's also linked to QR codes on the welcome signs around the park. Take the survey so we know what issues brought you out here today. We want to know what is most important to you, all of you. And we want you to come back for the next march, will be Trump's birthday, June 14th, which will be a Saturday. All right. We will be moving to the sidewalks on Belvedere and Franklin to show our signs to traffic. In approximately 15 minutes at 6 p.m., we will be marching down Franklin to the Capitol.
Yeah!
We will be starting at that point over there. Please be sure to stay behind the banner and help our friends on wheels get to curb cuts. Any people with mobility issues should head over to that corner now, so you will be leading us out at 6 p.m. and setting the pace. Let them know we will not go away. Let them know we are here to fight for a better America. Thank you.
All right, thank you all so much. One more reminder, we have water for those who are thirsty available behind the gazebo. We want to make sure that y'all stay hydrated and keep your health today as we go into our march. Again, please do not move ahead of the banner. That's gonna, well, actually, we need volunteers to carry the banner. So if we can get some volunteers up here, that would be wonderful. We need about 4, I want to say.
10! It's a big banner!
10! It's a big banner.
Can we do some chants?
Let's do some chants.
Yes!
The people united will never be defeated.
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 The people united!
Will never be defeated.
The people united will never be defeated.
The people united will never be defeated.
When our rights are under attack, what do?
We fight back!
When our rights are under attack, what do?
Stand up, Parenthood.
When workers' rights are under attack, what do?
Stand up, Parenthood.
When workers' rights are under attack, what do?
Stand up, Parenthood.
When trans rights are under attack, what do?
Fight back.
When trans rights are under attack, what do?
Stand up, Parenthood.
When black rights are under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back!
When black rights are under attack, what do?
Stand up, fight back!
When stand up. Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like!
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Woohoo!
Yes!
All right, let's start moving towards Belvedere. Show off your signs. Show off your spirit. Show them that we're not going to back down. All right?
Hello, TikTok. My name is Lacey, and we are here going live right now. We are so glad that you guys are here watching our live stream. I'm part of the social media team. We got a lot of awesome people going around here, so we're going to be taking you guys around and showing you what it's actually like, and we're taking you on the march. And I just got to figure out how to, flip the camera at the same time. There we go. All right, y'all. I would take.
Can you see him? I'm gonna go look.
Oh, there he is. He's right there. There he is.
Oh.
So we had some volunteers loan us some equipment to make sure that the sound sounded extra awesome at Monroe Park today. And hold on, my gimbal just died. Yay! What we are doing is returning a lot of the gear. We have a lot of awesome people with amazing signs. Do you want to be on our TikTok Live and tell us about your amazing sign? All right. Hello, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Julie.
Hi, Julie. Okay, Julie, what do we got on your sign here? It says, prison without due process is a concentration camp. And the concentration camp is dripping. That's so good. Oh, it's got multiple sides. Here we go.
Let ice melt at the door.
Oh my gosh, the hearts are blowing up in the chat right now. No one is illegal on stolen lands. It's a privilege to protect. I prefer my ice crushed as well. Julie, these are amazing.
Know your rights and use your privilege to protect your neighbors.
How far?
Nobody will if you don't.
That's incredible. How far did you drive up here today?
It took me about an hour and a half. Worth it.
Worth it?
Yeah, and
Worth
this
it.
one is a little bit of everything.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, and the chat is saying that your signs look awesome, by the way. Okay, this one says human rights are not optional. We are the power. People over profit. Refuse, resist, revolt. Come on, baby, light my fire. I'm zooming. Your handwriting is incredible. You cannot comply your way out of tyranny. The rights of a human being should be above the law. Incredible. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here today, Julie. I'm actually going to give the camera over to my other teammate so I can give you a hug. Hello. Yeah, you guys get all the magic of the live. Here you go. Hey! So good to see you too. Hello. Yeah. You're just like, hello, right? All right. I know. I was just like, hi, Steven. Hold on this. This is one of the magics of protesting. Random people just offer us snacks and waters and things, which is amazing. Everyone, this is Steven.
Hi.
We are so glad to be going live with you guys today. We got thousands of people here today at Monroe Park.
Can you get your water?
I have a water in my backpack. Thank you for asking. Everyone is all like trying to check in to make sure that we're all hydrating and that no one's gonna, faint during the middle. This is our first summertime.
This is, yeah.
It's very southern. Oh my gosh.
It's about 80 something out right now.
It feels 80 degrees. The doggo. We got this. Wait a minute. We're gonna follow this sign. Hold on. We got a dog. We got a dog with a sign. Dog with a sign. Come back. No. Dog has its own mind. We're following it. See, guys, now you guys get to get the ADHD version of being part of a protest as well. Okay, here we go. Dogs against Doge. You are now a hero of TikTok. Oh, Steve, you got a hello from someone in the chat.
Who is that?
Someone named Jay.
Hi.
Hooray, he's eating an orange.
Trying to stay hydrated.
So these are our tables. We always an orange.
Trying to stay hydrated.
So these are our tables. We always have tables. We are activists. So we have all these tables. We have Planned Parenthood. We have the Richmond Democracy Center, which is amazing. And it's just wonderful. The Henrico Dems, they're like the heroes that we all deserve because Virginia has some very silly voter registration laws. And so they are out here every single time helping people register to vote, which is so important. And all right, so, oh my gosh, y'all. We can never have any sense of how many people there are because we're usually in the front where the media is.
Look at that.
This is insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, so currently we have people literally stacked up through 3 entrances of Monroe Park. Those of you that are familiar with the Monroe area. We wanted to make sure that our march pace is good for everyone, and so we're intentionally putting the slower walkers near the front.
Hey, you were talking about wanting a marching band here? I see one.
Did a marching band just show up?
There's a drumliner.
What? Do you guys think we should go investigate the drum line? I don't know if you guys can hear the chanting, but chanting's already happening. Okay, wait, hold on. Too much rage for one sign. Baller. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. I'm so glad you guys agreed that we should go investigate the drum line. Does it sound good? Oh, hello people from Montana. Welcome. You guys are a long way from home. And here I was impressed that we had a person that drove a whole hour to be here. There are thousands of people here today, y'all. Also,
oh, it might have been Justine. I just figured out who Jay was.
So, hello. Hi, I love your little resist sticker. Hi. So, I have noticed, and maybe it's because I'm partial to Virginia, but I would say that our signs are pretty much better than most any other state's signs. And you're so welcome. We are so glad to be able to bring this live stream to you all. We really wanted to be able to show people what it's actually like if you can't be here in person. I know a lot of us have to work. I know a lot of us happen to have issues. And so the fact that, you guys can be a part of this live stream, feel free to share it with other people that you know. And we're going to continue to hopefully live stream every single one of these events from here on out. So there's so many people, we have multiple chant leaders doing different chants and there's no overlap. Welcome everybody that is joined in. We are going to be marching in about 2 minutes, I think. Until then, Steven, do you have anything that you would like to talk to TikTok land about?
Yes, I would. Okay. All right, there was a table over there. It made me think of it. Our voting rights are being taken away left and right. The House is basically talking about taking away the right of anybody who has changed their last name to be able to vote, namely women or anybody who changes their names. A lot of people change their last names when they get married, and you would not be able to vote if that goes into place. So make sure you're able to vote ahead of time, multiple times before election time comes, because the last thing you want to do is go up to an election that is already shaky, that we already know is going to have some bullshit involved, and not be able to cast your vote, not to be able to have your voice heard. Make sure that does not happen. That's all I have to say about that.
That's huge. That's huge. I would say, as a woman who has changed her last name, my voting rights are literally up for grabs if I don't get a passport, which sounds remarkably like a poll tax to me, and I am not cool with that. So,
and I have a feeling that because they're bouncing it back and forth at the House and Senate, I guarantee you they're going to do it right before the election. I just have a feeling. It just makes sense for this administration. Don't let that happen.
Yeah. So use 5 calls, talk to your senators, talk to all your representatives. If you think that the SAVE Act is trash, and it is, let them know. And I think, y'all, we're marching. It's happening! Oh, and see, my gimbal gets excited, and then it kind of crashes out. So you guys get very... There it is.
Very pukey.
Yes. Hopefully you guys are not wearing 3D glasses. Come on. There it is. Okay. Oh my gosh, this sign is made with blue painter's tape. Krasnov, go home. Yeah. Oh Lord, Stevens got his bullhorn. If you don't have a sign and a bullhorn, are you even doing a protest right? So part of me wants to just hang with this band the whole time, but I don't know if you guys can like hear us over the band. Sometimes all you need is a very subtle way to add some noise. The flags look so good. Lord, y'all, we are marching through Richmond again.
If I didn't play drums in high school, it would have been the saxophone.
I can see why.
I think you can tell why.
Does anyone have any favorite? Oh, good. I'm glad you guys can hear us. Hooray! Like we've heard all of the requests about no one can hear at the Capitol, and so we've been plotting. Please give a shout out to our brave volunteers who have been doing the hard work being crowd marshals. You wouldn't think so, but it takes about 25 to 30 just crowd marshals, and then we have another 12 to 16 bike marshals just to be able to safely facilitate us walking down streets here in Virginia.
I want to know.
Hold on.
Be good?
Yeah, no, it's wanting me to do a little verification thing.
Oh, okay. Be good?
Yeah, no, it's wanting me to do a little verification thing.
Oh, okay.
Hold on a minute. No.
I'm gonna have to find a solution for this sign when I want to chant.
Come on. This is where I'm parked. Hey, all right. I think we're back now. Right? Like, everyone, welcome to the magic of super live streaming. TikTok, it is like, sure, you're live streaming. Obviously, you should do a security check. By the way, we are walking.
Good time, right?
We are walking down the actual street of Franklin Street. If anyone is looking to join us, we are going from Monroe Park towards the Capitol. And we're going to move out to the outside edge, so if I can see if I can give you guys a little bit more of a context of how many people there actually are.
Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like! Y'all, you don't understand how far down the street this goes. Free, free, free Palestine! All right, so we're gonna speed walk to the front, so then that way you guys can get the people walking past. This is incredible. Yay, you guys get the fun run cam. I would also like to give a little bit of a shout out if you're at all considering getting an automatic stabilizer mount for your camera, freaking do it. Yet another one of our brave crowd marshals. We are still not to the front of the line, y'all. Cannot stress enough, please bring flags. If you all hear from anyone that what we're doing is not effective and no one's a part of it, you can tell them that is straight trash lie. We have thousands of people here today in Richmond on a Thursday. Virginia, no king since 1776. Hands off our Constitution, our bodies, our democracy, our neighbors. Diversity makes America great. Facts. Straight facts. Give us some hearts. There's so many more people. You don't understand. I'm running to the top. Yeah. We are running. All right, here we go. I think we're almost to the front line. Scamper, 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 scamper. Still not to the front. Okay, here we go, y'all. Oh my gosh, the banner. Look at this. They're currently chanting, "Whose street? Our street."
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets!
I'm not tall enough to give you a high enough vision of everyone that's here. Thank you all for all the hearts for all these amazing signs. Y'all, it's going all the way down the hill and then back up the hill. Welcome, Carrie. We stand with all of you and all of our red state neighbors as well, because this isn't a left or a right issue. This is an American issue. And look at all these Americans that are out here chanting and protesting no kings for us today. Hello to all of y'all that are just joining in. We are currently watching live from Richmond, Virginia. We have thousands of people here taking to the streets in Richmond, Virginia on a Thursday. We had people take off early from work. We had people try to find parking, and we are actually shutting down the streets of Richmond because this authoritarian overthrow is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely. Share to all of your friends. There's Julie. Yes! They are currently chanting, "Hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go."
All unite for immigrant rights!
Black, brown, Asian, white! All unite for immigrant rights!
I would like to mention, we've been standing in a singular spot for at least 5 minutes, and people are still walking past.
On a Thursday. I didn't expect the numbers to be this big on a Thursday.
Every time we always underestimate, and we think maybe this won't be a big one. And Richmond and all of Virginia, thank you so much for actually doing the hard work and doing all of this, like actually standing up, showing all of our representatives. We outnumber them by the thousands. And no one is standing for this. So as you can see, we ran all that way, and we're just now getting to the band.
Steps in and jump up to the front again.
Oh yeah. you guys, the internet, get a lot of sprinting. But oh my goodness.
Look, I took off of work, so I don't get to do my walk. I'm getting all my steps in today. So, I mean, thanks for that, I guess. Thanks, Trump. Making me get my cardio in. I was gonna grab it for you.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
And we're back. Thank you all for the hearts and the reactions. And I don't know why, it's like every 10 minutes or so, the gimbal decides it doesn't want to live anymore. So thank you for dealing with the tipping. So people are still marching. Oh, wow. Oh, we got angry Hello Kitty. You know it's legit when Hello Kitty is now at a protest, y'all. Yeah. And the goths are out. The goths are out protesting. And see, sign. We got the sign of peace. Everyone, this is still happening. This march is still happening.
I know they mentioned it.
Welcome. Yes.
I know they mentioned it at the rally. Did we mention when our next protest is?
Our next protest is going to be June 14th. June 14th, it is Flag Day. It is also an annoying person's birthday, and we are not celebrating their birthday at all. We will be doing our own version of Flag Day. Oh, wait, is this the tail end? All right, so you see how we have this tail end. We also have actual chase cars. So if you are mobility challenged, if you are mobility challenged and you have an issue, whoa! Hey, dude. This is why we have volunteers, to make sure that if anybody gets a little testy, because but we have our chase cars, and then we have our whole march. We got our cool bicyclists. Oh my goodness. Oh, the chants are getting heavy up here. We got our cool bicyclists. Oh my goodness. Oh, the chants are getting heavy up here. Also, the protest doggos. Give me a huge shout out to people that bring their protest dogs. I love them so much. Oh Lord, it's getting loud up here. I hope y'all are chanting along back at home.
Donald Trump has got to go.
You need a band.
We always need bands. If you are in the Virginia area and would like to join us on June 14th and happen to have a drum set or know of a drum line, we are always looking for volunteers and any sort of ways to make this more memorable. We are 100% volunteer run and grassroots. There are no big donors coming in, it's just us. Big shout out to the crowd marshals. These are some good signs. It's called due process. Tiny signs. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the oppressor. Gonna impeach 47.
Everybody take your time.
I don't know if there's any math wizards out there, but if we have people 10 people wide and 5 blocks long, how many people do you think that would mean are marching today through Richmond? We have official crowd counters and photographers and such, but there's a lot of people out here today. Go. This is the magic of if you have bullhorn and spirit, the people are willing to listen. If you want to, okay, all right. I'm going to try and get to the front again. Steven, I'm going to try and get to the front. Oh, whoop, come on. There it is. Oh, you guys want to try and count people as they go by? I mean, if you guys want to try and do a live audience count, we will run to the front. I don't know how you'd be able to do that, but okay. I'm always down. You could just do a speed count. All right, I got another, gosh, I got another half block I got to run to people. Here we go. Do. Okay, good. We're almost here. Here we go. All right. Here we go. All right. I'm going to post up here, and somebody online, hopefully you can count all the people. Here we go. Actually, I'm going to go even better more up front. Hold on. Angles for y'all. Okay, here we go. I just hope you can see everyone because they're kind of spilling out of the frame. They're filling like everything. I can't turn my phone sideways or TikTok would have a heart attack. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like 1, 2, 800, 9,000. Okay, cool. No? I think what we're learning about this live stream is how actually difficult it is to count people. Hey, ho ho, Donald Trump has got to go.
What do I have in? We're having a good problem here. I don't know when to jump in.
This is what democracy looks like. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go.
This is so incredible that this many people are out here today. It's 80 degrees, a very southern amount of humidity, and it doesn't matter.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
I am so proud of all of Virginia. I know that there are at least 25 other cities. Back in February, we were so excited. Oh my gosh, that I sign. Hold on a minute. That's so good. Hold on. We're going to get a close up. Silence is compliance.
What do we do? Trans rights are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up.
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? Women's rights are under attack.
Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back.
Hampton Roads people, if you are located in Hampton Roads, we do have a bunch of people on our Virginia 5051 Discord that we talk about that. I know a lot of our staff is actually in the Hampton Roads area. Today there are protests happening in Williamsburg, in Norfolk, and in Virginia Beach. Because our good friends of Indivisible have been organizing down there alongside us. I've never heard chanting this loud before. Okay. Okay, good. We managed to make it to the front again. All right. All right, how you guys can volunteer. You can go to our website. There is a link that says join us. You can fill out our volunteer form. Also, all of that is available on our link tree. Stephen, how did you become a volunteer?
My friend Aaron actually was like, hey, do you want to go hang out with all these lefties? And I was like, yes, I do. And then we met some people that were in 5051 and joined the Discord, and I wanted to do more. So I hit you up, and I said, hi, I know how to write, and I know how to talk into a microphone. And he said, I can get stuff for you to do.
There are an unreal amount of people here, y'all. A literal sea of humans as far as the eye can see down Franklin Street.
Where is Congress? Do your job! Donald Trump has got to go!
This is in Richmond, Virginia, where the energy here is electric. Virginia 5051, we are organizing events all across the state. Richmond just happens to be our capital, and so we take a little bit of extra pride of making sure that our elected officials are very aware that we are out here. Yes, that Trump sign with the mustache is like legit.
Yeah. My favorite thing is I had a whole script ready to go and yell into a megaphone, and there's too many people that are excited to do that already. That's a good problem to have.
It's an amazing problem to have, I guess. So, like, the fact that we have more volunteers. Like, on February 5th, I was involved, and we were so excited that we had 400 people and a sister city of Norfolk that had 10 whole people show up. And now we have 25 cities across the state and thousands of people marching in Richmond today on a Thursday, y'all. No one voted for Musk, and everybody is saying Trump has to go. We love Norfolk and our seaside brothers and sisters. Stop the kidnapping. Always the constant different amounts of signs. Every time, I'm just like, Virginia is known for our writers, and we're really good at creating signs that just get straight to the point. Beware,
one of my favorite parts.
Beware of the Antichrist who has come to destroy the world. That speaks to my ex-Christian fundamentalism heart right there. There's so many people.
I think I found my moment. What do you think?
I think you found your moment. Everyone, Stephen is going to start chanting.
I'm going to yell you some questions, and I want you to answer stand up, fight back. When they try to take our freedom, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When they try to erase our trans siblings, what do we do? When they arrest us for using when they arrest them for using bathrooms, what do we do? When they force them to identify as a gender they are not, what do we do? When a billionaire comes to destroy our federal infrastructure, what do we do?
The little old ladies who yell, yes.
Thousands without jobs, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When those actions leave countless citizens homeless and starving, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When they hit us with massive tariffs, what do we do? When they abuse the stock market to make billions in a week, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back! Yeah!
When
got
they
more.
threaten people and tell the truth about tariffs, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When they pretend DEI is a bad word, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When they censor the accolades of people of color, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When they refuse to acknowledge Black history, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
erase the accomplishments of women, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When they take away women's bodily autonomy, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When they destroy the ability for women to vote, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When they remove basic medical information from government websites, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When the Secretary of Health says it's normal for kids to die of measles, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When they break HIPAA to track us, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When they arrest foreign students for protesting a genocide, what do we do?
Oh, good estimate. We are currently, there's another segment. So I'm going to walk that, because I don't know if you can see how far back. That's amazing with that count that you already have. So this is about the final quarter, and then we're getting to the tail end. TikTok is letting me know that since we've been going for 90 minutes, I should consider taking a break. Fascism doesn't take a break. We don't take a break either. We are streaming this whole thing top to bottom as I'm watching my battery on my phone, and we got this.
Did you not bring your battery pack?
I did bring my battery pack. 2,500. I love that. That seems really good. Hello. It's incredible. Thank you guys so much for being here. You want to see them? So this is a live stream. Yeah. So this is all the people on the internet are watching right now. Do you want to say anything to the internet? Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Thank you guys. Oh, can I see? It was whoa. Let me just say that the children are our future, and you guys have it together. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, everybody, the whole family. Yes. I'm so grateful I have Steven keeping me from like wiping people out as I walk backwards. All right, so this is the tail end of the line.
So there is a poem written about World War II, and it said,
Power of the people versus the people in power. A body of man holding themselves accountable to no one ought not to be trusted by anybody. Stand up, fight back. Oh, we got some Trump hair. Yeah, this band is kind of everything. If you've never been to a protest before, we really wanted to live stream this and be able to show you all what it actually feels like. The actual energy, the focus that everybody has, the signs. We are not free until we are all free. Also, I'm going to show off Steven's sign. I would love to hear it. So it says, I've read the rest of the poem. Steven, tell us about your sign.
What's that?
Tell us about your sign. For those of you that don't know, what does your sign mean?
Oh, okay. World War II, they had a poem that said they came for the Jews. And I did not say anything because I was not a Jew. Then they came for et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And at the end of the poem it says, and then they came for me, and there was no one left to stand because I was all that was left. So in the beginning of this administration, one of the first things they did was attack trans rights and to say that trans people do not exist. And so my sign is a spin on that. First they came for the trans, and I said nothing because I'm not trans. But I read the rest of the poem. Speak up. It will be you one day.
That's wisdom right there. And the chat goes wild. Many applause. Many applause. Oh my gosh, that sign says shambolic. Like, I just love getting to learn words that more better explain, as I say, more better. So if you are on the fence, hey, I'm mobility challenged, or maybe I won't be safe, there are lots of ways for you to get together with a lot of like-minded people, and I would challenge you to come out to a protest. You will be surprised at the amount of connections that you will make, the friends that you might make, and at least I tend to leave these feeling hopeful, which is such a rare thing to be able to have access to right now. Oh, I love the postcard writing things. I would like to give a huge shout out to all the people that are doing the postcards of protest. We have hosted several events. If you are interested in hosting your own event, we will help you organize it and get it figured out, because the postcard writing, you can send them to your representatives. We have a new idea that at our next event, we are going to mass mail corporations. We have decided we are going to make their lives uncomfortable. And
they can ignore an email.
They
can
can't.
Ignore an email. They can't ignore hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of postcards.
Also, you're correct. The White House does have to scan every single postcard that comes in. So that's why we've been sending postcards, because they are required to actually log them. So it does mean that someone has seen them. So, yes, if you are looking for ways, there are so many different ways you can boycott with your money. I have not stepped foot into a Target in who knows how many months, and you know what? It feels kind of great. I feel dirty even walking past Target now, and that's on them. And so, yes, we are looking for ways to cause good trouble by targeting the corporations and by letting them know there's thousands of us out here today. And that's just... It's a huge honor, and it's also crazy that it took this to get us all mobilized together like this.
Dude, I've been screaming politics for about a decade and a half now, and this movement has been so validating, because this is, I have been this mad. I'm probably madder now, but I've been so mad about all this, and just coming with this, I'm like, oh, you're mad too. Oh, you're real mad about it. Oh, you guys know what to do and how to collaborate with each other to make this happen. And it's been really, really nice to find that, and to find that light and all of this like incredible darkness.
So for those of you that are tracking, we just are crossing 5th and Franklin on our way to our Capitol. Once we are at the Capitol, we actually have a live musical guest, which you guys are going to get the best sound about. Oh, people are chanting again. Okay, her sign says, I represent 6 people who couldn't come here today. And I say that all the time. For every one person that's out here protesting, I have at least 10 friends in my back pocket that wish they could be here today. Is similar with you, Stephen?
Yep, yeah. I have a lot of friends that are like, man, I really wish I could make it, or I'm going to another protest that day so I can't make it, which is a really good one. I love that. I've met so many people that made it to one, couldn't make it to another. Just when you can, come on out. And when you can't, make it to the next one. That's how we get it done. That is how we get it done. It is consistency. It is resting when you need to and then going when you can.
Angie, I'm counting you in my back pocket as a back pocket person that you wish that you could be here. But just because, real life happened, you couldn't. And so if you take that number and you're like, hey, if there's 2,500 people marching and we all have 10 people in our back pocket that we wish could be here, it's 25,000 people. That's an entire city of people and on a Thursday. So this... Yes. Oh my gosh. Hey, Sour. We absolutely 7-Eleven. I will count you. I also have the depression, and I feel you. There has been times where I can't get out either. But guess what? Your energy still counts. You're still here, and you're standing with us today. And so everybody that is here on this live, thank you guys so much for supporting this. I love when people start chanting and I have no idea what they're saying. All the love and solidarity to the people in the chant. Oh my gosh, here we go. We got another one. People in the chat, I should say. We the people demand federal employees be rehired. This is in Richmond, Virginia, everyone, that is asking. We are marching down Franklin Street to the Capitol. Oh, look at everybody going down the hill. I don't know if you guys can catch this angle. Oh my gosh, look at the sea of people in Richmond today. Screen cap this and send it to your friends. Thousands of people have mobilized.
Our streets! Trans rights are human rights!
Everybody is chanting trans rights are human rights. Also, I would like to say that the age spread at this event is very equal. A lot of people are like, wow, there's only a certain elderly generation that's out protesting. Lies, absolute lies. Yes, they are out, but also so are the mid-range people and so are the young folks. Like, we all are of one mind. I just keep looking for like different signs. Oh, I got the nice, I love this, just the quality. Impeach Trump now. Stand up, fight back!
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! So you can see we're about a good block away from the bell tower building still.
Donald Trump has got to go! Donald Trump has got to go! Donald Trump has got to go!
Also, yeah, Doge is really not welcome in Virginia.
My favorite thing recently has been how Elon Musk was like, I think I'm going to take a step back from politics, and I really don't like how people are being mean. That sucks, dude. That sucks. We're still going to keep being mean.
I feel like if I acted the way that he did at my job, I would have been immediately fired. Yeah. Super fired.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why we have these people allegedly in leadership that aren't even following the same sort of requirements of, ways of leadership that aren't even following the same sort of requirements of, ways of acting that we do. Yeah, we do need to be meaner. We do need to be meaner. Our challenge as social media is figuring out ways that we can be mean that the algorithm won't suppress. But you all should be very direct and mean. It's okay. I love their hat. This is such a May Day look. This is what democracy looks like. Oh, no, I love when we have like an audience watching us. I'm like, you guys could join in the protest.
Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Donald Trump has got to go!
We're looking at estimates. One person on the chat, so this is not official, is estimating about 2,500 people. We do have official crowd counters out there as well. On April 5th, we had about 5,000 people on a Saturday. That was also advertised on C-SPAN. And yeah, so the fact that we have this many thousands of people out here on a Thursday night, like this is wild. They're chanting no kings in Virginia. No kings in Virginia! No kings in Virginia! Hey, I made it this far without tripping over something. Go me.
Are you okay?
Yes.
I almost did that.
Stop the wannabe dictator. Stop Doge firings. All federal workers, I just want you to know that we all stand with you. I am so frustrated at the way that you all have been treated, and that is absolutely un-American and not what any of us are believing. Just a sea of people. All right, here's the bell tower. You can see some of our wonderful bike team. So proud of Richmond, Virginia today.
Richmond never disappoints. Richmond never disappoints. Protest. The food here. Oh. So okay, here's your plan. Here's your plan for the 14th. You're gonna come out here.
It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday, so you're not even working.
You're gonna come out here. You're gonna go and protest. And you're going to decide ahead of time what restaurant, what local place you're going to go to, because we're going to shop local. And you're not going to be disappointed, because I have never gone to a restaurant in Richmond and said, meh.
Heck yes, Angie, Richmond does have such a huge history of doing the good work. Taking down those Confederate statues, absolutely huge and so vital and so important. And I love talking to kids about it, and they're confused. Like, why would you have statues about that anyway? And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And so thank you guys for doing the hard work. Kids about it, and they're confused. Like, why would you have statues about that anyway? And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And so thank you guys for doing the hard work. And we're getting encouragement from the crowd marshals that we're doing great. We're almost there because we just finished walking on a giant hill.
This is what democracy looks like. 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 Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is 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 what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Looks like.
There's the Richmond Capitol itself.
The people united will never be defeated.
People united will never be defeated.
The people united will never be defeated.
The people united.
Thank you all for joining and sharing this live.
People united will never be defeated.
It's Virginia 5051 in Richmond, Virginia. We will be protesting again on Saturday, June 14th. Kick out the clown show. That's our current. We're standing with the Women's March.
The people, united, will never be defeated.
Woo! Woo! You know it's a lot of people when we can't all flow easily into the Capitol. A literal traffic jam of people to spread down the hill. Does anyone in the chat have any questions or anything that we could let you guys know? If you are interested in volunteering with Virginia 5051, you can go to 5051va.com and click join us. Also, our link tree, which is on all of our social medias, that has a fantastic survey that is not taking any of your personal identifying information, but we are using it to help guide what we believe activism actually looks like in Virginia. So if you want to help us, if you could fill out that survey and let us know what matters to you. We have the wonderful team warning us about the steps. This is where democracy lives. This is where democracy lives. Okay. This is where democracy lives. This is where democracy lives.
Do you have a preview of what our next video is?
Do you guys want a preview of what our next video is going to be about? I mean, I'm saying yes, and even if the chat's like, we're not sure. Yes.
Okay, so all this crap happening with El Salvador, and we're out here protesting, and they're sitting there hearing us talk and thinking, okay, sure, but we're another country, right? That's where you hit them where it hurts. You stop buying El Salvadorian products. And we have an extensive list of goods that I guarantee you have in your closet that you can stop buying. But we also have a way to find alternatives that are within the same price range as those. So, like, for example, Hanes, Fruit of the Loom, Under Armour. Don't buy those. We have, let me turn that off, I'm yelling into it. We have alternative goods that you can buy. If you use the app Goods Unite Us, you can go on there and you're like, I want to buy some Hanes underwear, t-shirts, whatever. And you go on there and instead you find, I can't remember the other brands off the top of my head, excuse me, but you can actually find other brands that you can buy from instead. And they're not like bougie brands that are like $15 for one t-shirt or anything like that. I think...
I don't know if this is words that can exist on TikTok, but it's happening. So based on the amount of people pouring into the park, I think a group joined us, and it looks more than 2,000. I would say we're definitely closer to 3 based on the way everybody's stacked up on the wooden hill. Like, I'm still not even up to where the musician is. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, shoot. Ooh, I'm going to have to be rude. Don't worry, guys. We're going to get where you can hear everything. Excuse me.
This is what democracy looks like. 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 This is what
like we disperse at 7 o'clock, but you're welcome to linger for now and get to know the people around you, get to know the organizations who've come here today. It's been fantastic with you all, so thank you very much.
The chanting is so loud. If you have lost your phone, you come to the podium. This woman is dressed up as the Virginia Seal.
Our streets! 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 This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
Sic Semper Tyrannis. Free Palestine. She knit this.
This is what democracy
I love the
looks
classy,
like.
just printer paper.
This is what democracy
Same girl, same. Thank you all so much, Richmond, for supporting this.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
If you want to hear 2,000 people chanting, that's what's happening.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is 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 what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me where democracy lives. This is where democracy lives. Show me where democracy lives. This is where democracy lives. Show me where democracy lives. This is where democracy lives. Show me where democracy lives. This is where democracy lives.
Richmond is lit, y'all.
Democracy lives. This is where democracy lives. Show me where democracy lives. This is where democracy lives. Show me where democracy lives. This is where democracy lives. Democracy lives. Show me where democracy lives. This is where democracy lives. Show me where democracy lives. This is where democracy lives.
Thousands of people in Richmond, Virginia are assembled at the Capitol.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey.
The projects that we are all involved in. I am not with this group. I asked if I could just say Happy May Day, and they said yes.
Whose streets? Whose streets?
Our streets! 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 Our streets!
Our streets!
Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is 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 what democracy looks like.
To my fellow humans who have come out to celebrate May Day, thank you for taking the time to come out to make these amazing posters. To the kids who are learning how to use their First Amendment rights, let's give them a big hand. I am here to be the closer. I apologize. We have the permit till 7 p.m. That means we have 1 minute, guys. So this is a reminder to please, if you would like to volunteer, sign up for the 5051 Virginia chapter. I'm a volunteer. I'm a nurse who came out and said, we need to do something about this. Anybody can come join. We'll see you at the next event. Thank you all.
Organizing for climate action in Richmond and at the state level. No prep required, no knowledge required. Oh, hi. Yeah, thank you. Sorry? Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all, I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining our live stream today. I'm a part of the 5051 team. We are so grateful for all the thousands of people that came out to protest in Richmond today. This is my co-host of some sort. This is our part of your team. So if you're wondering, who are the people that are doing this?
That's us.
Just normal people that look like you guys, and the people that are here are just normal people. Our next event is going to be on June the 14th, and we would love to see you there.
Bring sunscreen and plenty of water.
Yes. If you would like to volunteer for us, we have a really cool volunteer form that our tech team worked very hard to make it very easy for you to be able to join us. We have a very active Discord. We have a very active Signal. If you want to organize in your own city, we'll help you out. We know that this is going to take everyone, and we're here to facilitate you and be able to actually stand up against all forms of tyranny and actually be the fourth branch of government, which is us, the people. We have our own responsibility to be a check and a balance amidst all of this. So thank you guys all for being here today. And then, like, Steven, do you got anything else, any shout outs you want to give to the internet world out there?
To all the 20 people I sent that link to.